On the last exciting episode of Marvel Contest of Champions, our heroes cleared round 4 of the road to the Labyrinth. Our heroes faced many foes who proved to be worthy of this contest. With the help of the witch from Scarlet, our heroes were able to get through. How will our heroes face off against the opponents that lie ahead? It is the round 5th, the 5th round of this contest. Stay tuned and find out on this next exciting episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. Goodness gracious, we are here. The fight of the Rhinoceros Man. Scientific project. Angry. Armor. Thick as a bowl of oatmeal. And he takes down Magneto like it is nothing. Every time he evades back and punches forth, he is unevadable. This can prove to be very upsetting towards our heroes. It is something that is not very well used in this game. So the Rhinoceros Man is truly one of a kind. Gambit tries and tries, he gambles with his own life, facing an opponent of such stature. I stand corrected, it is not unevadable, but it is unblockable. But when an enemy continuously spams this, it can get very, very frustrating. Gambit is holding his own so far from someone who has yet to learn his enemy's moves. He hits him with the L3. Royal Flush. Mon ami. Good night. Not the best fight I've ever seen. Storm is next. She is ready, willing to fight this man. Hybrid, whatever you want to call him. Damn, not only can he take a punch, but he packs a hell of a punch as well. Scarlet Witch is ready to jump in, even with her class disadvantage. This can prove to be a very, very difficult fight. The hardest fight thus far. Clearly, many of our heroes have fallen. They will need plenty of sensu beans to make it through. And even with the champions that have faced him, look at how much health he has left. Gambit is back again. He is not going to sit this one out. He is ready. As long as there is revives, as long as there are potions, he will stand and he will fight. Rhino. He was tough. He must have took his training from the realm of legends and he capitalized on it. That L1 is evadable, but it is that constant being unblockable that throws our heroes off. Goodness, that uppercut is very, very deadly. Magneto is back. He has refraction, which allows him to take only a certain amount of damage, but that does not matter when the enemy is constantly using the same move over and over again. And I know what you're thinking. If it's so predictable, why not learn it? It is easier said than done. And I tell you this as a spectator and a person who was there. We are just running through our people. They must be getting very, very fatigued at this point. Storm already took a devastating blow, and Storm does not play that. What makes an enemy Like this, much more difficult is the fact that he is immune to all types of debuffs. No bleeding, no stun, no power drain, nothing of that nature. This is what truly brings out the best of Rhino. If he were made this way, 100%, he would be such an amazing champion. Don't get me wrong, he is still a great competitor, a hell of a defender for war, but damn, look at this. This is crazy. He is taking down our heroes like nothing. This is a very tough opponent, the toughest, and I say that with confidence, the toughest opponent thus far. Round 5 has proven to be a test of will, a test of units, a test of revives and potions, skill, definitely, but it is still tough even for our more skilled champions. Wow, look at that damage, critical damage. What are his synergies? He is just making putty of our heroes here. It can get pretty nasty pretty quickly. One slip up is all it takes. That uppercut is very foreseeable, but if it catches you, oh man, it can be devastating. Gambit is proven to be probably one of our most prepared for this. His fluidity with his staff proves to be very helpful in this case. He has his L2 ready, but will he use it? It seems that he is saving it to use his ultimate special to try and maximize the damage that he can do. But look at this Rhino. He is not playing around. Unfortunately, he was too late to get that extra damage. Maybe he will stun him. I stand corrected. He cannot be stunned. Any other enemy right now would be suffering some sort of paralysis, but not the Rhinoceros. So his best bet is to get him to use the special, which he just did, which is gonna help him out. Oh no, oh goodness, there goes another one. Another one bites the dust, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, this is a very tough opponent. He has gone through them at least 3 times each. It's a very frustrating fight. It's frustrating for me as a spectator to sit here and see our heroes take this massive beating. Golly gee, what are they going to do? How will they continue on this fight? They've been on this enemy for such a long time now. Storm is ready to use her special 3. And his health is going down, but look, that did very little damage. Wow. 3,409. This guy is no joke, I tell you. If every opponent was built like this would be a damn near impossible challenge. It reminds me of the Realm of Legends with Wolverine. It takes me back. I'm having a trip down memory lane. That was one very tough cookie. Oh, Magneto is down for the count. What is going to happen next? Wolverine is up next, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to do what he can. Unfortunately, he cannot bleed him out, but his regeneration proves to be very useful because he can save himself. It allows him to take that extra punch without being knocked out. He is proven to be a very worthy contender at this point. The dexterity helps out a lot. Rhino is on the ropes at this moment. Oh my goodness, that was very nice damage. Let's see what's gonna happen. He's getting close. Can he be our hero? Our main hero in this fight. Scarlet Witch has been our go-to girl, but she needs her rest. Oh crap. He knocks him out, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have Guillotine, the Executor. As opposed to Rhino, she can be stunned, she can be power stone, she can bleed. There is so much stuff that could be done at this point. Scarlet Witch is very upset from her last performance. She is not very happy, ladies and gentlemen. The next opponent that stands in the way, which unfortunately happens to be Guillotine, is going to suffer. And I hate to be in her shoes at this moment. She is taking a massive beating, and she she deals a massive bleeding. Guillotine, that is. So if she can get that off, oh goodness. And Scarlet unfortunately catches that bleeding right there. But it is not enough to take out our girl. Our girl is gonna stand strong. Strong as Groot rooted is to the earth. And I know from experience that Groot does not play games. He wrecked my damn car. And that is just too much information right now. I'm getting too personal, but we're gonna continue. She is out cold. Look at our girl. She is on a roll. Now, Rhino proved to be the worthiest of contenders, but everybody else is going to catch a mauling like they facing a bear. And that is just facts, ladies and gentlemen. Scarlet is not playing anymore. She is not here to play games. This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. She's gonna wreck these fools. She's gonna wreck them all. Power drain. She is such a kind lady. She power drains herself just to even the playing field. Now, Superior Iron Man has that regeneration. Unblockable L1. But you know what? It is very predictable once you've learned. Once you play this game, as long as she has gone through a lot. She's gonna hit him with the L3, make him levitate. Where are your booster packs now, son? That's the question she is asking. He is nothing. Another one. DJ Khaled voice. This is crazy. He is getting close to his special 3, but he is eager to pull the trigger, and he uses his L2. He does not want to get caught with his L2. Oh my goodness. And it power locks him. So now, he can only do so much for so long. This is amazing. Goodness. These fights are getting pretty damn short. That Rhino was primarily the hardest part of this whole round. If there is anybody close to Rhino in this, it can prove to be a very upsetting and disappointing challenge for our heroes. But it looks to be that nobody else is built like the Rhino, which is a good thing. Very, very good thing. Our champs, they are taking a much needed rest after being beaten and beaten down. But Scarlet Witch said, you know what? Put me in. I only got knocked out, 3 times or something like that. She is going to carry the weight and the burden of everybody else in order to save humanity. That's correct. These guys are a threat to humanity. We are here, and we are happy to be here to witness this massive beating. This is where one normally would regenerate, but when you are stunned, you can't regenerate. Now Venom is up next. Scarlet Witch is on a roll. She is very upset. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not kidding when I said that. That Rhino beating really got to her. She is going to crap on anybody that stands in her way, and I do not blame her. When you face an opponent of that gratitude, that magnitude, I mean to say, anybody is food, and everybody is food. Everybody getting 8 sideways like the infinity sign. See, because the infinity sign, it looks like an 8 sideways. That's why I said that. Look it up if you do not believe me. These are only facts that I'm spitting. So now, Venom thought he could held them, but I'm gonna send them to hell, son. Where the hell did Afro come through with the random spit on? It's spit on, but it's not written. I'ma get rid of him. And if he got kinfolk, I'ma get rid of his son. Rid of his son, that's what it gets, a kick to the bottom of the tongue. That's a kick to the chin. That's what he gets for thinking he could win in a fight like this. You know that I'm nice like this, and you know I don't write when I spit. Well, I do write when I spit, when I'm trying to get them extra clicks. When I say by extra clicks, I mean subscription. But you know that I'm gonna leave him on the deathbed. That's what he gets, and she power steals. That's how you know that this is real. KO, hit him in the face. You know I got a freestyle to a beat like this. This is Piccolo's theme. It just lets you know that I'm mean when I step into the scene. Now we got Daredevil. Luckily he can be stunned, because this guy right here, he got a hell of a stun. And he can evade the L1 and L2, cause he got better senses than Peter Parker himself. He's still gonna catch the whipping from this belt. He won't see it coming. Yeah, I know I use that a lot. I'ma leave this man crying like he was cutting an onion. And you know that I like Funyuns. Those are chip bars. Yeah, he thinks that he is the man, that he is unflawed. But every man walking the surface is flawed. Now he's gonna catch a kick to the jaw. I can't hit him with the L2, cause he's gonna evade that like you know who. Who you know who? That's Peter Parker. You know, that's what I was trying to say, so I'm trying to hit him. That's just for starters. 3 hits, go up to 10. It went up to 13. Now that's kinda unlucky. Now he's trying to mess with me. Oh shoot. This guy, he can be poisoned. I'm telling you, Rhino was the toughest opponent. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Oh snap, crackle and pop. That's Rice Krispies. He's thinking he's the best. Yo, shout out to Crispy. That's my homie, he lives in the NY. I'ma end these guys. I'm regenerating in the meantime, cause that's what they get. Rhino was our toughest opponent yet, and I'ma keep on saying that. Mother act like I can't rap. I've been telling them that. He got the fury and it's gonna stack. I'm gonna hit him back to back in my Drake voice. You know that I really don't have no choice. He got knocked out, so you really didn't miss nothing. Now we going on to Mrs. Storm. She's stunning. Yeah, she's stunning. And I don't mean that she's just beautiful. I mean with her special, she's stunning. That means if she catches you in the loop, then you got something to lose. But I got the juice, and I got the jewels. I'm doing this with something to prove. I'm freestyling this like I ain't got nothing to do. I told these fools, and they like, yo, Afro, what is you doing? Why you doing this anyway? What is you proving? I'm proving that I'm the guy that comes through and I bruise them. I bruise them like I am a bully. But they soft as vanilla pudding or custard. But you know I'm trying to run with her, and I'm still trying to show her that I'm done with her. I'm done with her like I'm getting done with her, like I'm the Three Stooges getting done with her. But I'm the second one, so who's the third? She still gets put in the earth. Then I burn her, I bake her, then I put her in the urn. Wow, she is just not no challenge. I told you guys this Scarlet Witch was upset. So who's gonna catch all that damage? I'd be damned if it was me. But I'd be damned if this freestyle wasn't free. But they should all know that by now. I'm holding them down. I'm smoking it loud. I'm really not. It's been a long time. But this girl right here, she getting beat. America Online. That's dial up if you that old. But if you're not, just disregard it. We're moving on to the next opponent. Yes. Now back to you. Let me stop the rapping, because a lot of people don't like when that stuff's happening. But we're back with it, because we got Ultron now when he can't be stunned. This guy right here, he is no type of fun. He's robotic. He regenerates. That just means that he can take a punch in the face, maybe 4, maybe 10. Because this guy right here, he ain't built like no man. Oh goodness. So we gotta hit him with the L3. Gonna send him to hell, and he will get melted by the heat. But if he can't, he's just gonna scream. He's gonna scream in agony. But how can he scheme or scream when he's not a man to me? He's not a manatee. He's not an animal. He is robotic. This guy can't be stopped, and his evade is crazy right now. I wish mine evaded like he does. Dang, he keeps using an L2. That's gonna mess us up. He's gonna try to act like he's part of the crew, but everybody knows that he isn't. I'm just trying to catch this guy slipping. Damn, I can't use my L2. I can't use my L1 because his evasion is pretty damn accurate. I guess I gotta wait until I get part 3. Well, that one right there, that was just plain luck. I'm trying to have him to the back until he's stuck, but it just not happening, man. So let's go down and see what's happening. Let me stop this rapping for a bit. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. When you catch him, you gotta parry him. You gotta hit him with that stuff. Because an opponent like this, oh, he knocked us out. But you know what? Gambit is back with it. We cannot just show you everything that's happening. Just know we got knocked the hell out. This guy right here, he can be very, very frustrating. He is actually proven to be up there with the Rhino guy. Now, we are back with the Magneto. He can prevent him from regenerating. But will he be enough? It's just in a feeling of being unsure because you do not know what to face. And this guy, he only has a quarter of his health gone. If you can get him to use his L1, it would probably be my best recommendation. But when you are in the heat of battle, you do not think about these types of things. See, Magneto got knocked the hell out. So Scarlet Witch is back in there, and she is ready to do what the others could not. But damn, his bleed is not normally this great. With the added boost, it seems to be pretty deadly, devastated. She is back in there. She took that sensu bean. She said, you know what? You are going to get wrecked. You are going to get folded. You are not a worthy opponent. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys wanted me to stop rapping, but it's very difficult when you are in a situation like this, when you are running on like an hour's worth of gameplay and you have to cut it down. But Scarlet Witch is not somebody you want to mess around with. I'm telling you right now, she is the captain. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. That is a great quote, and that is Scarlet Witch who said that. They just edited her to look like a Somalian pirate. You know, she carries the team on her back. You need people like this who can just take these opponents who are very, very difficult to deal with and just brings them down to earth. Unfortunately, he knocked her out, but she is back. She is not playing around. This Ultron cost us a good amount of revives. Rewind and see how many. I will not note it because I am just trying to get this message out to the people that round 5 is very, very difficult. You have Rhino. You have an opponent like Ultron. He is very, very difficult. You have 2 opponents already who are very annoying to fight that I would not want to mess with myself. Unfortunately, I had to run into them. So we are just going to do what it do. Try to evade him, try to knock him down. Luckily, he did not regenerate. He got nullified. Imagine if he regenerated. That would mean fighting him 2 times as annoying as he already is. That's why you need people who can nullify him. It's gonna cost you, but you know what? It is well worth it if you can nullify him, and it is worth the revives. Save the revives compared when you are fighting somebody such as he is. Goodness. Oh gosh, he is out cold. We are going in to Nightcrawler. Right off of the bat. He's trying to mess with Wolverine, but you know what? You don't mess with him, bud. This is what happens. You catch a licking. You catch those leads, and he knocked our homie out. No need to see that violence. So Scarlet Witch steps into the ring, and she is trying and doing her best to try and avoid that evade, which can get very, very frustrating. He catches us with it and knocks us right out. Oh goodness, we have to go back to the drawing board and see who we are going to bring back in the game. It's gonna have to be her again. You know what? We're gonna revive. We're gonna show you guys that we have used sensu beans. We have used plenty of potions. There are many opponents in this round 5 that make this a difficult path. We have Rhino, we have Ultron, and now we have the ultimate boss, which is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler has proven to be a tougher opponent than Thanos himself. You know, that whatever the hell it's called. It is very frustrating. His evasion kicks in a lot more. Normally, it does not kick in this much if you are using him, but this is what makes this challenge and this arena very, very difficult, or tournament, as you might want to call it. This guy right here has proven to be a pain, and he takes down our girl 2 times in a row. If you slip, it is going to cost you dearly. So, look at this guy. He's trying, and he's trying. When you hit him, you gotta make sure you parry him to try to keep him in that constant stun is very, very key. If you do not catch him in that, you are going to lose. But that's just the way it is. And you'll never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Some things never change. Especially when you're facing Nightcrawler. This guy right here is going to be a pain. I'm telling you, there is nothing that comes easy out of this challenge. Be prepared. Have revives. Have the sensitivity. Have everything you need at your disposal. If you do not have that, save units, because round 5 is going to be a test. I am not even looking forward to round 6, because this is the one before the end. And already we have faced opponents who have proven to be very, very tough. But Scarlet Witch is holding her composure against a foe of this magnitude. Goodness, he is trying to take her out, and he knocks her out. But we're gonna go right back in there. We have to revive. Already, please forgive me for saying it, but dang, he already knocked her the hell out. But you know what? She does not take no for an answer. She will not sit down, because she sees the progress of the hard work that she has put in. When you take them and you stun them, that's when you take advantage. You just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep stunning them. You gotta hit them. When you see that opening, no hesitation from Scarlet Witch. That's what I love about this girl. She does not care. She will get knocked down. She's gonna get back up. And look at his health. It is going down drastically. And Nightcrawler is down. We have completed round 5, our toughest round so far. You guys are the best. I thank you for tuning in with me. What is going to happen? Stay tuned and find out on the next exciting episode of The Road to the Labyrinth round